Hello. In this next video we will be talking about the staff post type, which controls the feeds that go to both the leadership team page, where they show up larger like this, and also to a couple of the team pages where they show up a little bit smaller like this. To do that, come right here in the menu to the staff item. You can see all of the staff listed out here. If you want to add a new staff member, you would just click Add New, and it will present you with a blank form. In this case, I'm just going to show you one that's already filled out for Rod here. So this is the title. This is going to control how it shows up in the list here. It's also going to control what shows up here under his name, what shows up here on the pop-up. Then down here we have, of course, the bio field, which is, what is all of this. We have the staff classification, which controls which feeds he shows up in. So if we wanted him to also show up in the personal insurance feed, we can have him show up multiple places. For the For COVID and for the foundation, we just placed those directly on the page. These are just a picture and a text field because it seemed like in a lot of instances you wanted the titles to show up differently on these pages than you did on where they show up for staff. So here we've got director and chair of board rather than CEO. So these are just placed directly here. Also because you didn't want the pop-up action to happen on these. But in any case, the next part here is first name field. That is what controls what shows up on the rollover action here. So Rod. Job title, we have that split into two fields. That is so for the smaller staff feeds, we can control what shows up on line 1 here and what shows up on line 2. In the pop-up, it puts them right next to each other like this, so they display nicely in the pop-up. But yeah, you can't put returns in those fields, so this is how you would split those up. Then, of course, we have the LinkedIn and email links. The icon will only show if there's a value entered in the field. So here you just put the actual email address, and here you would put the LinkedIn link to their profile to get the icon to show up here in the pop-up. Then the last thing here is the staff image, which 600 by 600 is plenty big for all instances that we have it showing on the website. You can have it bigger if you want. The system will downsize it for you for the appropriate situation. This is just a pretty good size, big enough for anything that we're going to be using it for. And then the last item here is the ordering of the staff. So it's literally just drag and drop on those. You can just click and hold and put Jake in whatever order that it needs to be in. You will definitely need to use this if you add a new staff member. I think they will appear probably right up here at the top, and so you'll need to put them in the appropriate place. And I think that's all that there is to the staff post type. Let me know if there are any questions. Thanks.